Hey there guys, Kage Tack coming at you. Today we're going to be doing our LRE comparison video, or free to play versus pay to play. On this one, I am extremely happy with the results. I Some of my odd upgrade choices have come to really help me out in some regard, and it made me, well, as you can see here, I've pushed my boy Mephiston to blue star, got him up, and I mean D3 Incisus may have helped with that a bit. D3 show. There were some good all stars here. Even Alf really pulled in some extra weight at the 11th hour, where I thought I was not going to be able to get enough points to secure this. But let's go ahead and take a look here. I did zero again, zero paid. I didn't bother. I don't even think I actually finished all 10 of the missions this time. I'm lazy, so I think I finished like 9 of the 10 missions. But overall, very happy with the progress. And I gotta say, one of these tracks I did exceptionally well on. Like, we got beta to the point where I almost have everything done. I have one here for full physical damage lineup. I don't I don't know, maybe the next time around I'll get it done, but I've like absolutely decimated this track. This was ridiculous. I mean, Gamma we did pretty well. We got up to 8 full clear on Gamma. It Again, this was like a really good one. Alpha though, Alpha not looking too good for the home team. I only cleared up to 7. There's a lot left on the table for points here, so next time around we've got how many boxes left on the table? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's several boxes left on the table to kind of go for and try and get, but ultimately very happy with the results. This unit I feel like is going to be potentially pivotal in the upcoming raid boss, given the self heal. I mean, that in itself, it kind of compelled me to like really push and really try and get this taken care of, because anything that's going to be able to stop that heal going forward is going to be a plus. Your damage may suffer, but it's I know it's going to be for a different video, but it's going to be interesting to see how much of a hole somebody could really dig themselves into if that boss just starts going to town on healing. But alright, let's go ahead and take a look and see how everybody else did here. Let's go down the list. Let me get everything set up here. And we'll see how people did. Let's see. How far down do we go here? Okay, got Chaos. Who else do we got here? Anybody else submit stuff early? No, Heujin was for the last event, which I didn't cover yet because, well, I got lazy. Let's see. Okay, we'll start with Chaos. Chaos was first. Get everything pulled up. And we will get started. Okay, let's see here. Oh. There we go. Cool. Alright, so Chaos, to nobody's surprise, homeboy blue started up. Box 42. He's just, yeah. That dude is a heavy hitter. Let's see, finish for this run with Mephiston. And realized if I did not bought any packs you can't get the last 2 reward chests in legendary events. So now max you can get the tier chest 42 even if you do 100% and all 3 mission runs. So he says that's the max, that's the top is this box here. So next time around when he goes back to get everything done for 3 of 3. 42 is the top end for a free to play. Which, what are you getting walled out of if you can only get 42? Let's look at that real quick again. I know I just briefly looked through. Yeah, okay, you're not really losing too much there. 2 badges, a book, 1 more badge, an orb. And if you get 42, you get, okay. So you're not really missing out on too much as a free player if you're able to basically clear everything from what Chaos is saying. And he usually leaves 1 open for like missions and stuff so he can run things, because otherwise you end up in a situation which I think they need to see about having, like, I don't know, if you clear everything, there should be a way to go back in if you clear, let's say, 14, and only 14 should maybe be playable again, because again, he's basically only leaving a couple open for points and everything here, and not wanting to lock himself out of content for getting the missions done. Which, again, that's a design thing. We'll see if that gets fixed at some point. But looking at his roster here, a lot of D3 units, a lot of stuff. Archie, Eldrion, Rev, yeah, he's got a lot of D3s, a bunch of D2s. It starts to snowball off, but I mean, he's got a well-rounded box for the amount of time he's been playing this game. There's a lot going on here, a lot he has to work with, and it's just, he's able to masterfully take care of all this with either brute force or some quick wit. So, alright, he's good there. Let's go ahead and take a look and see who else we got. There we go. Okay, Samwell. Let's go ahead and see what Samwell has here. What's Sam saying? Sam giving me any... Okay, Sam has provided no info on what he spent. Oh, I could see here. Okay, that works. I don't need it. There we go. Found it. Okay. Unlocked Mephiston 1.3 today. Totally crushed it in 2.3. Also got the blue star. No purchases in 1.3 or 2.3. Imperials helped me out, he says. So he really crushes. He got the 37. Hey, he's got the same area I did for the most part. He's on the same box. We're both waiting there. I've got what, 285. He's got 290. Okay, so he got to literally right around where I ended on this, which is cool. And then he shows here that he didn't get any of these offers, which... That is the great thing about this game, is you can save some money. Like, I've repeated this multiple times across videos, but I don't know if I would call it return on investment, since it's not really an investment, but potentially, well, let's say return on spend. Return on your actual spend in terms of what your units can do really comes into play, because here we could see even on alpha he's taken out most of alpha. He's gotten a few clear here, no problem on 10. I'm assuming he's full cleared 9. Yeah, he's probably full cleared 9 because he shows me. Oh no, full cleared 8, and he's almost got 9 done. So he's done pretty good there. How about beta? Beta, he just beaten to the ground for the most part. I mean, he's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 left to get done on beta. Yeah, he really crushed this good. Gamma, he's got 10 to full clear. So I mean, he was really able to just own this whole setup here. He's almost got to 18.5k in points. Yeah, he's good. But what is he working with? Let's see. Let's take a look. So he's only got 2 D3 units overall. So when he says Imperials really helped him out, like he wasn't kidding though. He's got Calgar, he's got Victa, he's got wow, okay. And Isabella, I should level her up more. I think I can get away with doing a lot more if I grind her up a bit. Alpha's always a good character. Ra's got some power, but he's not very well tanky. Show, Rawbone, yeah, those are all good units. So I mean, he's got a lot of golds here, so there seems to be a decent amount of versatility in his setup. Oh, there goes Mama. He's got Snot set up. Abraxas, Tacticus. Tacticus is awesome. Oh, Thad, but yeah, I could call him Chad. So I mean, he's got some like units that aren't as well received here or favored. Oh, he even shows me what he's got locked out of. So okay, doesn't have. Well, he's still waiting on a bunch of these. Ah, man, with his D3 Victa, I hope he gets Ariman someday, because that would be a good pairing. Those two work really well together. But alright, let's go to the next one. Let's see here who we got. No, I don't think that has. Hold on, let's see. Did they send me anything? No. Here's our other chaos sent stuff. Cool. Alright, let's see. For your video, I didn't really look at my mep teams this time around, but came very close to unlocking Wing on his second event. My beta 14 was the hardest for me, took 10 plus tries. So this is what he used to get through beta 14, and it took him 10 plus goes to push through that fight. He got it done. He got the clear, and he got at least one of the secondary objectives done to push through that. But you can see here he lost 2 units in the process. Isabel held the line, and Rev managed to survive as well. Yeah, Bellator and Alf both got taken. Okay, so I see what his pairing was there. That makes sense. He said that was beta 14. So he got Gamma done. He got Gamma full clear to 10. He obviously got Beta cleared. Full clear to 9. And he got Alpha's full clear to 10. I mean, yeah, this guy was, wow. He's 225 points away. He will easily get this to Blue Star next time around. This isn't even up for debate. He's gonna hit this one out of the park, no problem. And judging from the offers down there, doesn't look like he spent anything. Yeah, free to play as always. And then that's what his full ensemble looks like here. I mean, just looking this over, yeah, he could easily, any one of these just getting up a little bit more could help really power through. Rio, not so much here. I mean, as much as I like Rio for raids, he's not really a good LRE character. Tangita, on the other hand, Tangita is like, if you had to just D3 one of these units, anytime you can get Tangita in there and his soldiers, it's awesome, especially if you compare him with Actus, because you can get 2 per 1 turn, keep him healed. This never-ending thing here. I have saved myself countless times with the Actan combo. So if he was going to go for something, I think that would be a good play. Let's move on to Nomad here. Let's see how Nomad did. Bought the extra mission packs both times. Lost interest in pushing any further after getting the blue star, he says. So he ended up here. He's almost to 19k points. He's bond box 40. I mean, yeah, he's easily going to get box 40 next time around. He only needs 55 tokens. I don't even think he needs to spend anymore. How did he do on the tracks? Did he full clear 9 on this one? I think he did because he only sent me a 3. So he full cleared 9, we'll assume. I can't really tell from here, but yeah, I think he full cleared 9. He got through all the way except with Psychic and Power. How did he do on Beta? Beta, he really pushed through. He's almost got the full clear on 12. Oh yeah, I mean, he's easily going to get 1 to 2 more boxes in the next set here. And then on Gamma, he really cleaned up as well. Like Gamma, he just pushed through pretty well. And does he show us what he's working with here? Ah, yes, he's showing us the top end here. So he's an AdMech user like myself. Although he has Ulf up. Ulf is a pretty good unit. I've liked Ulf. Eldrion, I gotta say, if there was kind of like a tier list for multi-purpose characters that really can do a lot, Tan is definitely up there. Eldrion has come through because you can pair him with a couple of different units. Like him and Immo work really well together. If there's like a chance where I can use both of those together, Immo will just mow down 6 targets even on the high end as long as he's got Eldrion's backing. And so those two make a really good pairings. And he's got Show Up. Show is another good one where his drones can really turn the tide of the fight. He's even got D3 Snot, which I'm assuming D3 Snot's going to be really good. I mean, if Tan's really good with his summons, I can't imagine Snot not being good, especially since they can also like multiply. So I mean, yeah, overall he's got a pretty well-rounded box, and he was able to just like masterfully manhandle this event. Alright, moving on to Felix here. He says not expecting to get the next chest at this point. No money spent. Where is he? Okay. So for this one, he timed out. He only had 1 token left as of sending this in. He was 210 points away, 210 points. I mean, he'll definitely get the chest next time, and I think he'll at least get 5 stars for when this comes around again, as long as he's kind of just working on it. And he sends over his little milestone report thing. This is a handy little system, this Tacticus planner. I know I should use this. I really should. But I'm lazy. And I like to look at things that would help better my life and just scoff at them and pretend like they don't exist. And that's what I do with the Tacticus planner. But just looking this over and how clean this is and everything, this is great. This is just awesome. It's really concise. I wish more people would use this as I sit here and say, I'm never going to use this. But, hey, I'm a hypocrite sometimes. It is what it is. But, yeah, I like all of this. This is a very cool format here. It even tells you how many points he needs to hit to get to 5-star. Wow. This is cool. And he shows off all his progress for all 3 tracks. Yeah, I like this system. Whoever came up with this is a genius. This is great. I mean, I hope they're getting paid for some other work at some point, because you could tell they really put in some effort into it, and it's just a very, very nice system overall. And then looking at Felix's setup, I didn't realize he had D3 Rail and Immo. He kind of followed in my footstep in some regard. Granted, he didn't do Calandus to D3, but again, that's just a me thing, I guess. So he's got the AdMechs up. The AdMechs will carry Tan. The higher up Tan is, the better off the soldiers are. It's just a win. Like, he will not fail you. He's got Isabella up a decent amount. So he's working on a couple of different teams and sets here. And then after, wait, so when does it trail off here? So you got those to gold, and then after that, okay, then it drops off. Yeah, most people's boxes, you get to a point where it's like, you could tell where the break is, and it's You're just like, yeah, it's already over at that point. Anything below this line just doesn't get any sort of upgrades. All right, let's look at Kame here. As always, Kame leaves us interesting little artwork. He's got his little referral code there. Help him out, feed him, give him stuff. He got to 5-star. He got 5-star done. Now he's working on blue. Okay. Let's see here. Got you the LRE results. I took the extra payout offer the first time. I didn't get it this time and ended with 5 stars, so I'm pretty happy. Okay, so he originally did the slow close offer the first time around, and then this time he didn't even need to do anything, and he got an upgrade on the character. Huh. Okay. Let's see, we got Beta here. Beta, I'm guessing he full cleared 8 on Beta, and he pulled a decent amount of work on Beta. He's got a bunch of different clears on it. Yeah, he probably got full clear on an 8 as well here. He couldn't get 14 done on Gamma, or 13 done, which maybe that's why the exasperated Master Roshi face is there. But he did get a decent amount done. And where are we at on the last one? Oh, no, and he's in the same boat with Alpha. So, only one he really full cleared was Beta. Beta he full cleared. And he got, you know, he funneled out a decent amount of points across the board on all 3 stages. And what is he working with? So he's got a D2 Calgar. He's got Ragnar, Eldrion, Imo, Snot. He's got those guys up to D1. He's got one of the Tyranids up as well. So, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, he's even got Mephiston up a bit already. He's got Mephiston the Gold, which that'll come in handy later. So, yeah, he's got a decent lineup overall. He's got a bunch of golds. They really served him well. I mean, Isabella you can't go wrong with. Tank Eater you really can't go wrong with as well. There's just some good units in there that just, no matter what you do, if you have them, if they're upgraded a bit, they're going to carry you far in the stages. And then, I think, who do we have next here? We've got Sonia next. Okay, let's see what Sonia says here. Started second event with 4 stars, free to play for both events. Okay, so he's also gotten to the point where he needs to get the blue star next, and he had 11 tokens at this point. So did he just? Oh no, he's at blue. Oh wow, no, never mind. He's fully at blue star. Wait, he had 11 tokens left, and he got the unit to blue. Man, I was over here like I think I ended the event with 1 token. I normally get done a lot sooner, but yeah, no, he did way better than me in terms of everything here. I mean, he decimated Alpha. He's only got what, 1, 2 left to clear on Alpha. Let's take a look. Let's see what else we got here. Beta. He manhandled Beta as well. He's got 3 left on Beta. Jesus. Where's he at on Gamma? Oh, he sent me Beta twice. Oh, no. Okay, I see what he did there. He wanted to show me the... Yeah, well, you already cleaned all that up. Like, yeah, I see it's full clear here to 9. Okay, cool, good. Where are we at on Gamma? Gamma, he had a lot to get done. Let's see. So, I mean, he really crushed Alpha. 1, 2. Alpha, he really crushed. Oh, he had a lot more. Okay, now I see why this was only 10 and 11. I had to look back and I'm like, wait a second. No, okay, he didn't really super crush Beta. I may be a little tired. I'm like, wait a second. Losing my mind over here. Losing my marbles. So what is he working with? D3 Archie, D3 Elf. So he's got Yeah, I mean, he's got a decent ensemble of characters here. D2 Isabella. Yeah, I mean, he's got some things here that are going to keep people alive and bring some pain to the table. D3 Ragnar. That is something I'd like to have at some point, but then I'd have to get a bunch of other characters. Just thinking about it exhausts me. Just thinking about it's just not a good day. But then again, it's nice getting to see people building differently, but then still getting a similar amount of points overall. Because he ended at 18.4k points with 11 to go. I mean, maybe he could have gotten some more, but he's going to know his box and his capabilities a lot better than I am in terms of everything. And then kind of like on the bottom end, he's still got a bunch of golds here and stuff he's kind of working on and boosting up. Alright, let's see. We've got Pure next. Free to play, I stopped early and completed the NID character missions. I knew I wasn't going to be able to promote this event, so I stopped using tokens with 2 days left of the event. Why struggle when it will be a breeze next event? Okay, so he's already got the character. He's working towards 4 star, and he would need 4 chests to get to the next one. So let's see where did Pure kind of go out here. Pure cleared 10 on Alpha. Where did he get to on Beta? Beta, he cleared 11. He stuck on 12. Full cleared 9. So on Alpha, I'm guessing he full cleared 6. And then on Gamma, he cleared 9. And maybe he full cleared 6 as well. It's tough to say, but let's see what he's using here. So he's got a D3 Rio, which D3 Rio doesn't really help you here much. Doesn't do too much for you. But Tangita, D3 Tangita is awesome. That goes a long way. It's just a lot of muscle. I mean, you just need to skill up his toy soldiers. I mean, if you that would be maybe the only thing I think is holding him back from some potential points, but he'll probably have that leveled up a bit more by the time the next event comes around and just really go to town. Because just to drive home a point, like Tangita's soldiers at 50, that's insane right there. They almost have 3,500 HP, 700 damage, decent amount of armor. Plus you have Tangita's passive to add even more armor. So yeah, no, it is a really good unit to work on. And looking through here is where things taper off already. Got a bunch of silvers, some bronze, and then we get down to the bottom and we see he's got a bunch of things he's looking to unlock. It's always interesting to see what people don't have and what they're trying for. So he got Morhaine, actually probably recently, because they're like generic stone. I think that is stone. Yeah. So he got Morhaine pretty recently. That's a good pull. And then last and certainly least, we have Seth. So let's see how Seth did. If I really wanted to, I could have probably cleared all the remaining missions aside from my maybe Power 14 Gamma, but I want something to do next LRE and not be completely done yet, LOL. Okay, that's fair. Let's see. Let's see what we're looking at here. Alpha, he's completely cleared Alpha. He's almost completely cleared Beta. He's got 1, 2, 3 here on Beta. Wait, did he clear? So he just manhandled. So wait, technically, I mean, he wouldn't be fully locked for like for having to kill like specific units. He'd just have to go to a campaign to get some units done instead. So he's not fully locked out by having these, but yeah, I feel like unless the design team is going to add in some way to kind of accommodate people who are fully done with the event, you really want to keep a couple of these open, and then just, I guess, finish them out towards the very end or once you have the quest done. But yeah, he just completely, he wasn't kidding here when he said the only thing he had left on this one was power. Overall progress, he says he got to 20.4k points total. He's on box 42. Yeah, he'll get box 42 no problem. And then showing off his units. D3 Ragnar, Calgar, Rot. He's got a lot of D3 units here. Ariman, Eldrion, Karn, Alf. Yeah, just a lot of different D3 stuff going on here. So he absolutely just destroyed, decimated this event here. So I think a good thing to learn about this is what Chaos number 1 brought up earlier about if you are free to play, the only thing you're really missing out is, let's say you clear everything, is 2 reward boxes, and those boxes are pretty minimal. So if you don't have to pay for this type of event, it's not make or break. There's no real FOMO or anything. And if you do want to pay to kind of like advance the character a bit, as Kame did, it helped him actually get the next star up quicker. So there's some times where paying can really be to your advantage, and there's times where it feels like for some of these events paying just didn't really do anything for you. Didn't really, it got you there quicker, but you didn't really need it. And as somebody who hasn't really been spending much on the game lately to see kind of how things go overall, I'm not feeling like I'm hindered at all with the initial spend I put into this game and the monthly I was putting in before. Haven't really felt hindered. We'll see what happens when like we get a new LRE and what happens there. But overall, I want to thank everybody again for always submitting this data. And it is nice to kind of go back sometimes for some of you guys who are like repeat senders of data and to see like how far you guys have come, because some of you have really been able to push well above your weight and get some really cool unlocks for these characters. And I mean, I know where I started. I started with doing like 2 stages in Bitru and barely getting anything to getting Bitru blue starred. So yeah, but anyway, I want to thank you again. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.